Everyone, welcome to Plants and Politics. So, as they say, Trump is the grift that just keeps on grifting. New reports allege that the Trump campaign is broke after spending roughly $1 billion on his campaign. But where did all the money go? It seems like a hell of a lot of money to just vanish. Well, according to a nonprofit group called the Campaign Legal Center, nearly 200 million of that almost $1 billion was illegally funneled to family and friends. Campaign Legal Center President Trevor Potter is a former Republican Federal Elections Committee chair who said the following, quote, "This scheme flies in the face of transparency requirements mandated by federal law, and it leaves voters and donors in the dark about where the campaign's funds are actually going." So the group filed an 81-page complaint with the Federal Elections Commission in July, which alleges that Trump's campaign essentially laundered $170 million that they then gave to various entities and people, including some like Trump's daughter-in-law, Lara Trump, and John Jr.'s girlfriend, Kimberly Guilfoyle, Miss The Best Is Yet to Come. Federal election law requires, by the way, that if a campaign makes a payment to anyone or any entity that's over $200 in total, the campaign is required to disclose to whom the money is being paid. And Campaign Legal Center claims that the Trump campaign attempted to evade those disclosure requirements by disguising the recipient of the payment. So that's how they laundered it. The complaint accuses the Trump campaign of laundering the money through different business entities that were run by Brad Parscale. Of course, he was Trump's campaign manager that was recently replaced. And they also allegedly laundered some of the money through a firm known as American Made Media Holding Corporation. The two directors of American Made Media are Sean Dolman and Alex Cannon, who, by the way, are both involved in Trump's campaign. So they made these payments to Parscale's company or American Made Media, and it looked like legitimate payments, but then those companies were cutting checks to people like Lara Trump and Kimberly Guilfoyle and paying salaries for them. So, which is not allowed. You have to say where that money is going. So the really crappy thing is that this is probably going to go nowhere. Just as with so much else that has gone on in the Trump administration, so many other illegal activities and behaviors, this is probably going nowhere. Nothing is ever going to come of it. And the reason is because Trump has hollowed out the agency that would be in charge of reviewing this. So just as he has done with so many other agencies that would have had a say-so, that would have reviewed some of his illegal actions and taken issue with it and held him accountable, he has hollowed out this agency. So what do I mean by that? Well, the Federal Elections Committee has right now only 3 confirmed commissioners on the committee. You, by law, have to have 4 in order to take a vote and take action. So without a 4th, literally everything just stands still. Nothing happens with it. So they get the complaints, they get these allegations, and they literally can't do anything with it. And it's up to Trump to appoint new people to replace the ones who have left. So, the most recent to leave was a woman named Caroline Hunter. She was a Republican, and she resigned last month. So that's what's been going on. People have either resigned because they're so fed up with the way things have been going down with Trump, or he's getting rid of them and he's not replacing them. And it's literally like the kid being left alone in the candy store, kicking the adult out and saying, nope, my candy store, I'm going to do whatever I want. I'm going to eat everything in here. So that's where we're at. It's, as I keep saying, sad state of affairs in America, but we are definitely being made aware of where the fissures are, where we need to shore up our laws and rules and guidelines so that we don't encounter anything like this ever again. Because up until now, everybody in government, for the most part, there have been criminal activity, there have been lies, there has been scams, there has been grifting, but never before has someone so flagrantly thumbed their nose at, flipped a bird at the laws and the regulations in this country and just said, too bad. What are you going to do about it? So, yeah, things have to change. As always, guys, like, share, subscribe. I will talk to you soon. Take care. Thanks for listening to Plants and Politics. The only way we can take our country and power back is to spread the truth and build an army. So remember to like, follow, subscribe, and share on Facebook, YouTube, and wherever you listen to your podcasts. Thanks again.